We are unmuted. Hello. Welcome. Okay, that just
Hey,
loaded weird. That is fantastic. Alright, so, quick little recap. I'm gonna go straight into this. Quick little recap. You guys got a ship. You're now broke. You guys got two people who needed a trip from where you currently are to the Eagle Nebula, and you also have your own quest to do, which is to go to the Crescent Nebula, which is basically right next door to it. So, that's great. You guys, I'm going to start us off at you guys, like prepping to leave. What are you guys gonna bring with you? What's um, what's going on? What are you guys doing for your checks?
I really just have my
Noah's gonna
weapons and armor.
bring his.
That's
Gonna
all.
have his sword and his old traditional stuff and his new tablet, which is still old compared to everyone else's things.
Yes. As you kind of walk around with like the tablet trying to like do certain things, you definitely get some weird looks from the crew. Like, I know that he's using a tablet and I know that it's like old-ish tech, but like why? Especially since you're like doing a bunch of stuff that you could have been doing on an Omni tool. They're kind of just like, why though?
Awesome.
I want to look at his tablet,
Yeah, go ahead. What's on your tablet? What are you doing?
and then
I'm trying to figure out how the buttons work. There is currently a type board with a bunch of random letters typed in.
yo, can I take
So,
that apart and put it back together?
actually, you recognize the letters. The letters are in your native language. They did set it to your native language.
Oh yeah. But he's trying to move around things, and it's just like, oh, there's this weird swipe feature, or there isn't, and then it's like, okay, I go back. Why didn't the B button work? I'm gonna try it again. Back.
Uh, B button does not work. It just continues to type the letter B.
He is slowly figuring things out.
Um, Luna, since you are looking at
Yes.
the tablet, are you going to point out anything to him?
Uh, no. I'm just going to suffer in silence. Just watching him
Wow. Okay.
mess everything up.
Alrighty. That's great. Um. I'm forgetting names. Give me a minute. I have my notes. Emerson, what are you doing?
Is covering his ears as he double checks the cargo and takes inventory.
So you're in the hangar bay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the hangar bay is purposefully pretty barren. What they have done and what the crew has done is they've moved a lot of the stuff that a lot of the smaller stuff that would have been in the hangar bay into an unused um like like a small little room. It's not very big, it's pretty small. It kind of overlooks the engine, but it's not used for much. So they've kind of just piled stuff in that room.
So nothing of importance. Do we have any like extra rations in there just in case?
All of that would have been
Perhaps some
moved
loose
into that other
change?
room.
Okay.
The only
no loose
thing,
change,
the only
okay.
things that are really in there are like a bunch of empty lockers and some miscellaneous like tools, as well as the Planetary Explorer.
I'm gonna pick up a tool and pocket it.
Okay, you have a wrench.
Cool.
Or actually, do you want a screwdriver or a wrench?
Let's do screwdriver.
Screwdriver? Okay. I'll let you have that choice. Juju, what's going on? What are you doing? Easy here.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh. What are you doing to prep before
Getting
leaving?
ready to leave.
Where are we exactly now?
You're still at dock.
Wherever
You
you wanna
haven't
be near
left
the
yet.
ship or
You're
off.
just prepping to leave.
I'll just be chilling in the second floor, or yeah, the second floor where everyone's at. Just checking out what's going on.
So let me just make sure. Yeah, the second floor has like the main things, like the navigation board and things like that. So yes, there are a lot of people there.
Yeah.
This counting like the engine crew and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll just be waiting for us to leave.
Alright. So some time passes, you guys gradually move your stuff into from the apartments you were given to the ship. Like the necessities, like a toothbrush and like some like rations and stuff like that. All fine and dandy. A couple hours later, 2 diplomats come towards the dock where your ship is. Let me just see. Let me just check if anyone's outside of the ship to see anything. Let me find my physical dice. I love physical dice. Okay, so there is an engineer outside of the ship,
They go
kind of just working and making sure things are alrighty. He's not part of the crew. He's one of the dock workers, just to make sure that you guys will leave smoothly and nothing will be damaged. As they approach, he calls Joker, and Joker makes an announcement over the comm system, saying 2 diplomats are here for entry. What should we do?
We have pictures of like who we're supposed to be taking, right?
Yes.
I assume.
You do, but they're
Like,
in the pictures you have are of like in plain clothes. They're in full diplomatic gear.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I can just like other races that on there and like just general face structure, I guess.
Yes, they look. Their
Like your parent.
facial features look exactly the way that you recognize from the photos from the extranet, as I believe it's
Alright.
canonly called the extranet.
We let them on the.
All right. They
On
come on
board.
board and they enter through and they come over to the navigation meeting table. Who is there waiting for them as they approach? I know Juju's there. Who else?
I'm gonna say that I'm gonna join and be there.
Okay.
I'll probably watch, but not talk much. But I'll be there.
Marcus, are you going to be there?
Sure.
All right. As they see you, Marcus, because you're the one who accepted the request, they speak to you first and say, "Thank you for allowing us to journey with you."
It's no problem. Did they pay up front, or are they gonna pay later?
They agreed to pay later once they got there.
Okay.
Pirates and all. You know
Yeah.
how it is.
Yeah.
They the one of them then speaks, "Is there any place for us to stay during the journey?"
Yeah. I'll point them up to like where my room is, because I'm just
Mhm.
letting them use that. I was gonna sleep with the rest of the crew.
Yeah.
There's nothing really in there because I took like all my important stuff.
So I would
Like-
say instead of moving into that room, you instead moved your stuff into one of the crew quarter, like beds and lockers. And
Yeah.
so you technically don't
So-
have any like personal effects up there, but the room is nicely decorated. It has like a plant in there, and you can kind of see out of the ship, and it is a nice room.
I'll point them up there. I'm like, you'll be staying in here for the duration. Then I'll point to the rest of the people at the. Are we all at the meeting table yet? Or are we still in like the front?
I will.
I think everyone's
so
here
you brought
except
them up.
for
They are
Yao.
going to say, "Thank you very
Joe is
much."
standing
We will
nearby.
be
He's
waiting
gonna start doing
for.
sword things.
We will be waiting for. The call of arrival. And as you leave and go back down, I will say that everyone is now at the navigation table.
Okay.
Go.
So do we just like input where we need to go, basically,
Yes.
on the actual thing?
Yes. So
Okay, so
there's a bit of a ramp, and then there's like holographic projection of the galaxy in front of you that you then go and plot the point that you want to go. As you
Cool.
do so,
so you,
I assume you just did so.
yeah,
Yeah.
we gotta
yeah.
go
Alright.
drop the people off first and do the rest.
Yeah. So Joker warns you that it is going to be a 2-day trip. At the halfway point during the journey, there is a bit of a disturbance coming from the cargo bay.
No,
Are there-
if
are there
it's
people
a traveling
down there?
disturbance or if it's our cargo disturbance.
Let me roll to
Can I
see if
investigate?
Joe
you.
wants to go look at it. He hears noises.
Actually, wait 1 second. I'm gonna roll to see
Can I
if
roll
you guys
to investigate?
know whether or not where the guests are. As far as you all know, they are still up in their room. You have not seen them anywhere else.
Yeah, I guess I'll check on the guests first, closer to them.
Yeah,
Do we
we'll go
have,
towards the noise with his sword.
Is there anything out of place in the cargo room?
Wait 1 second. Marcus, what were you about to finish?
I said,
Do
do
we
we
have
have
what?
people in there, like
No.
a crew, like a
So,
cargo bay manager or something?
normally you would have like a quartermaster who would be in the cargo bay keeping track of inventory and also gathering more supplies from like townsfolk, whether that be food or like more ammo or things like that. At the moment he mostly just stays in the over in his crew quarters and over where like the dining area is and the kitchen. He has not gone back there because they do know that what's in the cargo bay is dangerous and that they shouldn't go in.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, your crew is not dumb.
Fair enough.
So, Marcus is going up. Anyone else going up to go see if the guests are in their room?
I was going to stay here and see if there was anything wrong with the cargo.
Okay, so you're going to the
I
cargo.
was going to do the same thing, go check on the cargo.
2 people in the
If
cargo?
there's anyone down there, then we'll know when we get there.
What did you say, Yao?
I'll go up with Marcus.
Okay. Yao, what did you say?
He wants to go towards the noise, wherever that is.
Okay, so I'm gonna go up to the room first. So, the 2 of you go up to go and see what's happening, what's going on, yada yada. Are they safe? You guys go up, and as you enter the room, both of them are sitting there. They both look a little surprised at your entry and ask, is there a problem?
No, just a bit of a disturbance, making sure everyone on the crew's doing alright.
Alright.
Is there a problem between you two? Emerson asks the 2 crew members that are sitting together. Well, couples therapy never hurt.
I thought you went... Wait. Where are you?
Is this Marcus? Did I get it wrong?
Yeah, you're in
I'm-
the wrong area.
Whoopsies,
You're with me down in the
whoopsies.
cargo.
Yeah.
We're not in
I was
the
about to
situation.
say...
Ignore
Yes.
me.
I mean, I'll let you switch if you want. If
Ignore
you want to
me.
be
I
there,
got
go
it.
ahead.
No.
No,
I
we're in
completely
the
got that
cargo.
popped up.
Not with the
Okay.
guests.
I completely heard wrong. Completely heard wrong. I'm
no
so
worries.
sorry. Oh
No
my
worries.
God,
You're taking my shine,
I
bro. No, I'm kidding.
I know. I'm terrible. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, I be quiet now.
Alrighty. So, okay. So they're both just sitting there. Giving them the explanation. Are you guys gonna leave now?
Yeah, if they're okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's like- they seem like they're doing all right.
So you guys leave, you guys close the door, you guys enter the elevator and go down to the cargo hold. At the same time as you guys going up and going to go and talk to them, the rest of the group went down to the cargo bay. All of the non-combat orientated characters go down.
I mean, no, Foul
I love
is
this.
Combat.
I'm kidding.
Yao is combat.
There won't be a fight at the moment. Hopefully.
I mean, yeah.
as you guys go down,
super combat.
you
I can't
do
even
hear-
talk.
Shoot a gun in it.
you do hear scratches
Spaceship,
from
that'll
the
be great.
inside. Not against the door itself, but you do hear something scratching something. You don't know if whatever was in the box is loose. However, you do know that he isn't scratching on the door to the rest of the ship.
Yo wants to circle the area in a military fashion.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
poke the box.
You're going to open the
My
door
robot
to
arm.
the room?
Yes, I'm gonna open the door to the room.
Stuff my ears with a little bit of plop, just in case.
I'll pull out my gun.
You're not there yet, Marcus.
Yeah, let's just
Oh.
had
You're
his
still
sword
going up.
ready.
This is happening at the
Open the
same
door.
time as you and Juju went up, Marcus.
Let's see.
So. Nice. As you open the door cautiously, I'm going to add. As you open the door, you see that by all means, that the crate has not been disturbed. As far as you can tell from just looking at, like, there's no bulgings out of the sides of something like breaking through. There's no bulgings out of the front as if something broke through. The box looks exactly how it was on those three sides. You can't see the back of it or the bottom. And as you guys look around the room, I am going to have you guys make an intelligence roll. And this intelligence roll is going to be of a 2.
Could I use survival to ease that?
Yes, you
Military
can use
training and
survival,
all.
so it'll be down for a 1 for you.
Can I use
someone roll for me?
assessing? Can I use assessing danger and perception?
Marcus, you're not
You're
there.
Oh fuck! Keep
Yeah.
forgetting.
You're still
It's
not there,
okay. You guys are still at this point. I will say
Can I?
you
use
guys are
my
coming
clever
down the
skill to put
elevator.
it down one?
Wait 1 second. I will say at this point, you, Marcus, and Juju are coming down the elevator to the storage room.
Well, I successed. Got a 15.
Cool. What were you about to say, Emerson?
I used my my skill as in you're trained in all tasks involving identifying or assessing dangers of lives, quality, importance, function, or power to put it down one.
Yes.
You can put it into the chat
Okay.
and click the thing.
Yeah. Put it into
Okay.
the chat, if you would.
There's a little chat bubble thing
Yeah, there's a chat bubble that you can click.
on the left of the skill
Yeah.
or special ability.
I know, but like it has 3 skills in one, so I'm like, it's the last one.
Yep. Let me just get my mouse
Yeah,
over
there
so
it
that I
is.
can scroll down on the thing.
Okay.
Yes, you can use that.
You trained in all
So
tasks
yours would be
involving
down to 1 as
identifying-
well. Can either Yao or Emerson lower it down another level? So, no. Okay.
I don't
Oh,
think.
you also got a
Yao,
15.
row.
Cool.
Could you roll for me? I can't use roll 20 yet.
Oh,
Uh,
then here. Don't look at my
roll a
assets.
d20.
Give me a second. I'll do it for you then. Bring it out of here. Bring it over here. Okay. And you were able to get it down to no bonuses.
He got it down to a 1.
Yeah, I remember he got it down to. Do you want to spend any levels of effort, Yao?
Intelligence effort?
It's just effort.
It's just effort. It's a level
Well,
1, so it
effort.
isn't. It isn't like a high roll. You only have to roll a 3 or higher.
And we both got 15, so I mean we're good.
I think I'm okay.
Alrighty. No assets. Cost is 0. And you got a
Three.
3, actually. You got a 3. You
Wow.
got exactly what you
Wow.
needed.
Wow. It's
Wow.
a good thing that you used the skill.
Oh gosh.
Shit.
Alrighty. It is a really good thing you used the skill. Anyways, you
The
all
bare
look
minimum.
around.
Let's go.
You all look around very like focused in. And you see that nothing has been disturbed. And as you listen a bit closer, you hear the scratching is coming from the box.
Yo, put his sword on his shoulders, like, looks like things are fine.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Like, that's so anime protagonist.
Yes. Everyone has guns. One guy with a sword.
Was this Kirito?
God.
At this
I
point in
poke the
time,
box.
Marcus and Juju, the elevator opens, and you guys are looking at everyone kind of just relaxing as the tension eases, as even though the scratching is continuing, the three of them have like relaxed from a tense situation.
Know what he did?
Yeah.
Nope. At least no one
Yeah.
on the outside of this box.
Okay, so I'm assuming that was one of those weird pulse things that whatever's in there does.
Could be.
Anyone know when the last time this little guy was fed?
I don't
We
think
don't
we're
know
supposed
if
to
it's
interact
even
with it
little,
at all.
and 2, I don't think we should feed it.
Yeah, you were never told what
If
it
I remember
eats.
right, like it feeds on us. I don't think it needs to feed. We just gotta get it to wherever we're taking it.
Exactly.
Still want to poke it. Box, not the thing inside.
I don't think
I
that's a good
mean-
idea.
We all know heart.
I mean, if it's... Did they say it was psychic or something?
Yes.
Yeah, if it's like psychic and we get too close, it could, I don't know, blow up our brains or something. I'm not taking that
Juju's
chance.
gotta touch the box before discussing it.
Oh my fucking god. I'm just gonna head to the elevator.
Poking the
My head-
box.
Okay.
I'm very
Uh,
curious.
does anyone close the door?
I'm gonna watch
we're
him while he's
still in
doing
there.
this.
I assumed he just poked it randomly with us in there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, now I'm confused.
I'm pretty sure.
Are you all leaving or no?
I
We're
think
all
like
still
one
in the
person
room.
walked out and he poked it.
Okay,
I poked the box.
my fault.
I don't know if
I
anything
made an
happened.
assumption. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, they're still scratching. There are air holes. I will say the box does have air holes, so it does breathe air.
So I can look in.
It
Alright.
might be dark.
Probably dark.
It is
but, I mean, you
dark.
there's probably
Um,
still some
can
light
you
seeping
roll-
through the air holes.
Me an intelligence level 5.
Jeez.
Poking the bear, acting like this is our 5e game.
I don't think there's
I'm kidding.
anything I can do to lower this, is there? Besides using effort. I don't really want to use effort.
You can just go ahead and use effort. What else are we doing today?
Yeah, you don't have any skills actually now that I think about it. So do that. So,
Wait,
yeah.
Does effort come back on a rest?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, fuck it, I'll use effort.
Okay.
Failed anyway.
Alright.
And you can use. What's the max level
how
of effort people
much-
can use?
What
Two?
is
They
your
have one
current
effort.
intelligence? Actually,
It's 14.
that is wrong. Wait one second. Give me a minute.
My current intelligence is wrong.
Okay.
The pool or the.
Yeah. So yours is
Intelligence.
one of the ones that's wrong. I believe you and Marcus both have the same problem. So, give me your. It's not focus, not descriptor. Give me your type. What type are you? You're an explorer, right?
I'm an explorer.
Okay. So, you should have 9 intellect in your current. Only in your current. You should have 9 intellect, 9 speed, and 10 might. Only in your current pool. Only in your current, not in your pools.
Because my pools, I know for sure, are 16, 12, and 14.
Yes, but that is not the same as your current.
Okay, so my current are what?
Your current is 10, 9, 9, going might down to intelligence.
Okay, 10, 9, 9.
Okay. Now take away 3 intellect
Oh no.
for your damage for failing. And
Nice.
as you fail, you hear an intense pounding going through your head that brings you to your knees. And everyone still in the room can see this.
I'm at the door.
Yo, we'll go help him stand up and see if his everything is physically all right.
Are you going to take him away from the box?
I assume that would be part of lifting him up. Yeah.
Okay, just needed clarification on that, because otherwise you would have had to roll. So, everything physically is fine.
He's fine, everyone.
Mentally, maybe not so much.
Vic.
But,
Oh no, my brain. I need my brain. How am I supposed to do my stuff without my brain?
And looks like whatever it is still in there.
Jeez.
what are the rest of you doing?
And I assume we all basically leave on that note.
I'll just shake my head and go on the elevator.
It's like, you shouldn't be poking stuff, man.
As you all leave and go up into the elevator,
I'm gonna make sure everyone gets up, and I'm gonna close the cargo door before we head up.
oh, damn you. Okay, never mind.
I mean, of course we would like close the door and stuff.
No, this is about semantics.
Yeah, you don't say you close the door. I assume you don't
It's kinda
close the
like
door.
Whenever I walk in my front door, I lock it behind me. That's just what you do when you walk through doors.
As you do so, and as you close the door, a bit takes out with an arrow pointing in one direction.
Do that again?
So the door shuts, and it's almost like a valve handle comes out with an arrow pointing in one direction.
Turn the valve?
From Yeah, like from where?
From the door.
Are you explaining the way the door looks, or are you saying that there is like a little bow and arrow that's coming out that's attacking people?
No,
there's
like
no
a valve.
Bow
Have
and
you guys
arrow.
never
There's a
seen
valve
like
that has
a
an arrow
valve
going in a
for like
direction.
to turn on the tap? Give me a minute.
No, when you play
Give me a minute.
games
You
on
all
Steam
are-
that are made by Valve, and there's the dude with the head, and there's the little thing
I'm-
sticking out the
Oh.
I'm
head.
disappointed in all of you
There's
right
a
now.
valve direction.
It is like this thing. Give me a minute to just copy this. Copy image.
Terrible.
You all are terrible. We just paste this into the thing.
Where's my phone?
Ugh.
There you go. You see the part that you turn on the top?
Yeah.
That's a thing like that
Okay.
pops out from the door with an arrow pointing in one direction.
So basically, to lock the door.
You
It's really
assume.
tempted to turn it.
Can I
You
call
turn
the
it.
Emerson is
crew?
very tempted to turn
So
the
you
valve.
turn it halfway, and then it kind of clicks. And then when you let go, it goes back into the door.
I didn't say I did. I said I was tempted, but okay.
It was very easy to just move it.
Yes.
It wasn't like
Right.
something that requires a might roll or a strength roll. No, it's might.
Can
Never
I
mind.
call can I call like the bridge and see if there's anything?
Yeah, you
Different.
could just holler.
Yeah, I'll see like Marcus to bridge status.
About halfway there.
Okay. Any hiccups?
Nope. Just going through the relay
Alright.
system.
Okay. Oh, hang on.
Back to chilling, guys. Let's go.
Okay.
Alright. So the rest of the travel, no biggie. Nothing really happens. Other than that singular incident where none of you knew what a valve was. Anyway. When you arrive,
We are amazing.
you guys stop in orbit of the planet that they wanted you to stop at. Joker is currently bickering back and forth from what you guys can hear from just being in the navigation room as I'm placing you there. You guys are kind of hearing from the brig, and they're kind of just debating back and forth as to if he has clearance to land or not, but the guy on the other end sounds like an absolute jackass.
Can I get on?
You do. And Joker's like, what do you mean I can have permission to land if I want? Well, I mean, if you want to have permission to land, you just gotta give yourself permission, dude.
Can I try to intimidate this man
Hippie
into
shit
stopping
is
his
this.
bullshit?
Why
Is this
would
dude
we,
on red dust? What the fuck?
we will do... Do you have a skill that's intimidation?
Yes.
What stat is it?
It's might.
Alright, then do a might roll.
What's the target?
We are going to do a target of 3. Do you have any
Does
skills
my
that
edge
you're
count
going?
here?
Do you have any skills that you're going to use for it?
Intimidate, I guess. And then
Alright, so that's down
I
to
have
2.
1 edge. Edge is just free, 1 free.
Yeah, it's like effort, but
Uh,
it's very specific to that thing.
Okay, so 2.
So
Okay, so
you spend a level
so that
of
means
effort.
1.
or
I have 1
edge.
edge in my.
You spend edge, so you're down to 1.
Okay, I can roll.
I believe edge is its own category, so make sure to put it as difficulty 2 if you're gonna spend edge.
No, we're getting background noise.
I don't remember. We're gonna go through this together.
I succeeded anyway.
Alright. Cancel. So, what do you say to him?
Listen here, you limp dick motherfucker. We have people on board, and we need to land right now. So get off your ass and let us on the fucking planet.
Alright, dude. Don't need to be so hostile. And you hear him like typing around, and then, well, you don't actually. I'm dumb. You hear nothing. And then an approval pops up in Joker's HUD.
Alright, good.
And Joker
it's, like,
takes
kinda
y'all
silent.
down. And you land on the planet. Alright.
Yo,
I
they're
will-
excitingly expecting to walk around places, and will need to be told that he does not get to walk around this time.
Yeah, I will, can I take the payment from the people once they're here?
I mean, you
Go up to
could,
them.
but they don't even know that they're here. So,
Oh, yeah, I'll physically go up to the room, like stand in the doorway, like, we've arrived at your destination.
oh, why, thank you. And the one of them takes up their Omni tool, and your Omni tool gets a notification. When you get a notification on your Omni tool, I'm going to describe this now so that we don't have to do this later. Look at the palm of your hand. Flip it over. That part that you were just looking at, there's a little orb with a secondary bar that kind of like spins around like a loading sign. That kind of flashes whilst it's spinning around and flashing at the same time, and that lets you know that you have a notification. So, you just got a notification. What do you do?
Get it?
You open it up, and you see that you have now $1,400 in your account.
Alright, cool. I will
Got it.
escort them off the ship then.
Alright.
Just safe travels. Go back to what I was doing.
So, they go out. Your ship is currently in a dock bay. It's not outside, it's in a singular building. As you go through and out, all of you, I assume, are going to go exploring a little bit before leaving.
Yeah, I walked off, and before anyone finds him to tell him no. Adventure, find Yao.
Okay.
Sure. What's around the area?
So, as you leave this hangar, you see that, you just enter into a new building. And as you go through, you see there are posters everywhere. There seems to be an election going on for, like, a mayor or some other position of government. You guys are in a sort of, like, central station esque building where there are multiple people coming to and fro. There are ultrasonic trains that are said to be going to different places that you don't recognize because you've never been on this planet before. And the diplomats kind of just fuck off and leave.
Okay. And did we get paid? Okay.
We got paid as a group, but
Oh,
he has the money right now, I guess.
None of
Uh.
you know that you got paid. Only Marcus knows.
Oh, I'll send like a message. How much did everybody pay for the ship? I'll give them their money back at least.
let me see. 1,400.
Like, how much money did people
I
have
believe everyone
before
paid basically
paid
equal
for the
parts.
ship?
Everyone paid a little bit of
Pretty
a different
much
amount.
close to it.
So, I'll read you off what everyone got and what they paid. There was 50 left over, which I don't remember where it came from. So, Emerson,
So
put
everyone gets
in-
280.
what?
Yeah.
Wait,
I'll just divide it evenly.
yeah. The best
Oh,
part would be just divide it
Does
evenly.
everybody
Yeah, I
gets
was gonna
280.
wander off in the direction that the diplomats went, not necessarily following them, just seeing that is a direction to go.
As you continue going, you are stopped by security. And they say, diplomats only.
He'll bow and then kind of look over to see what's there before walking a different direction.
You bow and they look very confused. As you turn around, you see the rest of the party kind of just, like, grouping amongst themselves.
Oh, I meant like, past the guards. Like, what is that? Is it just a building out the door that you can't go up by?
Oh, he goes, yeah, over there. And he points to an exit where a bunch of people are entering and exiting.
Okay. That direction we go.
Alright, and you leave. Anyone else?
I'll stay like in like the hangar.
Okay.
Try their food.
I don't like to be places I don't know without like my full repertoire of guns on me.
You're allowed to have your weapons. Here.
No, then I'll go.
Yeah.
Then I'll
I
go with the
wouldn't.
rest of the group.
I really would not doubt that you would bring your guns with you, and nobody's going to stop you with an assault rifle on your back. So, does anyone else exit and leave with Yao?
Yeah, I was gonna go try and find food.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to repeat that, but give me a minute so that I can raise your volume. Go ahead.
I was gonna go try and find food.
Okay, there are a couple food
or as well.
stands in the building that you're in. Some sell coffee, some sell like little like muffins and stuff. There's one like hot dog stand.
Get a hot dog.
Yeah, I'll get a hot dog.
I didn't hear you again, Luna.
I'll just get a hot dog.
Alrighty. You walk up to the vendor and he is like, "Well, hello," and he's like, "What do you guys want?"
Can I get a hot dog?
Sure. What do you want on it?
It's an everything hot dog. Everything.
You got it. What do you want, sir? And he looks to you, Marcus.
Yeah, the works as well.
Alrighty. 2 everything hot dogs. And he cooks it up and he's like, alright, that'll be 3 credits each.
I'll give it some.
Alright.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
like, the best way to compare it, it's kind of like tap. Like tapping a card. At like a grocery store or something. In the real world. That's how you pay. It's like the same thing as like that. So you do that. He's like, great. And he hands you these hot dogs. And these hot dogs have literally like anything that you can think of on it. Some things probably shouldn't go on there. Like a squid tentacle, for example. But there's some
favorite.
chili, there's some relish, there's mustard, there's mayo, there's ketchup, there's like a whole lot of other stuff. And there's also squid for some reason.
I love it.
I look at him like, what's up with the squid?
What do you mean, what's up with the squid?
Honestly, the squid sounds
I
better
don't know.
than some of the other
I'm
ingredients.
used to Earth Colony-esque hot dogs.
Well, you're not on
I'll
Earth.
try it.
Well, you're not on Earth Colony. So, there you go.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'll eat it.
It's surprisingly...
It's more just like a huh.
So, as you both take a bite with the squid,
I love it.
it surprisingly tastes really good.
I don't doubt it. It was just a moment of pause rather than, what the fuck is this? Yeah, alright.
Emerson
No.
and Juju, what are you guys doing?
Continue my walk.
I was gonna go out and explore too.
Okay, so you leave too. Juju?
Yeah, I'll just check out the local markets to see if there's any like people selling parts for weapons.
So there is no weapons parts being sold in this building.
Mm-hmm. Can't really go too far, could I? But could I go any further, or is everyone
Yes.
just staying in the general areas?
You can go outside with Emerson and Yao.
Sure. I'll follow them around until I find something interesting.
As
Aren't
you
brewers
go
watching
out,
this or anything like that?
Huh?
repeat that last bit.
Our-
Sorry.
Our little crew is watching the ship, right?
Yes. They have not
We
left
have
the
a
ship.
crew.
As you guys leave, the city kind of opens up as you go to the outside. And so, it's not, you would think of it more of like a souped up city that would be normally like on Earth, with there being like plants everywhere in front of like buildings and stuff, and with not really giant like skyscrapers, but more of like monuments dotting the landscape. Whilst
So Paris.
the vendor who you were talking to was a Turian, the two of you, this is a Solarian colony.
The blue people?
I'm sorry?
What do the Solarians look like?
Ugh. I have to do that again. Give me a minute. Nope. Wrong one.
Solarians are like the two-horned lizard people.
No. They are the really, really
gross.
intelligent people. They actually
look-
Yeah, but
do
they evolved
not
from lizards.
use biotics almost at all.
Look really gross.
Just give me a minute. I'm about to paste an image.
They don't look
Into the
like
Discord.
crazy.
There you go. That's what a Solarian generally
yes,
looks
they
like.
do look gross. Well, I'm gonna go try their finest Solarian bar.
R?
Bar.
Oh, bar. There are no bars.
Of course not.
As you kind of look around
Go
for
to
a
a
bar,
coffee shop.
you actually see a lot of like propaganda adorning like sides of buildings and stuff like that as you're walking past. Most of it demonizing like alcohol and bars and things in general.
Yo wants to go to the place
Going
where
back to the
there's most
ship.
lights or most things going on.
Going back to the ship. Fuck that.
You do stumble across, however, across a parts vendor.
Ooh. I like parts. Is there anything I can get to upgrade my arm?
Not without replacing it with a real one.
Oh, I like my robot arm. I just want to add stuff to it. Okay, replacing it with a real arm would let me upgrade my arm more?
Biotics, not robotics.
No. I want robotics stuff that I could use to
It
upgrade
does.
my arm.
They do sell mechanical stuff, but it's mainly for like ships or shuttles.
Could I put a cannon in my arm like Mega Man? Or Samus?
No,
I don't think they
I
would
don't
sell
have the money
cannons
for
that
that.
small for ships.
no. You do not have the money,
Eh.
nor the ability to lift up your arm if you were to do so.
Not like a cannon, but maybe like a little thingy.
Yeah, I think the smallest they would have is like person size.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then, never mind. I don't want any parts. Unless it's parts I can use to build a tiny robot. Are there any parts I can use to build a robot?
Give me a minute. You do find one part.
Mm-hmm.
A head. Not a human.
Wait, what?
Not a human, nor any living creature head. The head looks like almost cartoonish in its design. It is a robot's head. The price tag is 1,000.
That's a little much. That is a little much. I mean, if I have the head in front of me, can I try to interface with it?
Yes, That will be a difficulty 6 roll to do that.
6?
Yes.
Post
all your skills in
I
the
use-
chat.
Okay, well, get an asset on task to discern and then I also, I mean, I am trained in, using repairing and crafting machines.
That will help you here.
And then there's the machine interface skill. And alright. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. I clicked the identifying it. Wait, would I be doing identifying or understanding, or using repairing, or it's the same amount of so wait, what do I get it down to?
You have it down to a 5 at the moment.
And I don't think I want to use Tinker on this, because Tinker makes it change into something different.
You definitely want effort.
What else? Wait, does the being trained not help?
It helps.
There's the
So you are not repairing nor crafting.
using.
Oh, you are using, so that brings it down to a 4.
Okay, and then identifying or understanding?
Effort?
Would identifying or understanding help?
Post it in. Let me see it.
Well, it's also just the same thing, just trained.
No, that'll work. It brings it down to a 3.
Sick. And I don't have any more effort to spend today, so...
Okay, so
It's not one effort
got
per
it.
day,
I got
it's one
it.
effort per instance.
Got it.
So wait. Because you're using machine interface, you're gonna click on the dice next to machine interface when doing this.
Machine interface doesn't have a dice next to it.
It should.
Oh. It.
Okay, I guess it doesn't. Alright. What is that? That's
Got a 20.
that's an intellect. So you're gonna do an intellect roll. And under cost,
that
you're
is-
gonna put 2.
That is the intellect. Okay, whatever. Do another one. Man, I'll just take 2 out of the intellect.
Yeah, just take it out because you already rolled it, and that's fine. I don't know what any of that is, but you got a very, very good success. You interface it with it to the point where it comes alive for a moment, and then it says, "Hello there. Battery low." And then it shuts off.
Gotta be shitting me. God damn it. Wait, could I have plugged it into my arm?
Yes. Would you like to?
Yes, because it has battery packs in it.
As you plug into the arm, it boots up again without needing you to do anything.
Fantastic.
And it says, "Welcome, user. How can I assist you?"
I'd like to download all functions into the arm. In memory.
Complete.
Fantastic. What can you do?
So, I'm not going to go over everything that I can do, but from just looking at this, you can see that this was a very, very AI To the point where instead of, because now they use virtual people, but before they used to use robots. This was one of those robots, or at least the head of it.
Your arm's gonna rise up against you.
Can always make a new arm. Also, I do need to say that the tag does go onto part of my face as well, up my arm all the way up. As
Okay.
shoulder to
I know.
part of my face, as you can see in the picture and stuff. But yeah, so downloaded everything from the AI onto the arm. I just have it transfer the consciousness or the AI into the arm.
No. Your arm
But
does
I
not
got all the
hold
information
enough
from it.
mental capacity to hold an entire AI.
But I've gotten all the rest of the information from it, right?
You've gotten the basic functions of it and what it can do.
Is anyone here good at stealing? I'm just curious, because I'm assuming I'm not.
Not specifically.
Who's the sneakiest person that we have here?
The one,
I would.
I will just say, the one who is the moral being among you
Oh jeez.
is the stealthiest.
Oh jeez.
Oh god, that's funny. I just realized that.
Okay, well then I have two ideas. One is message whoever is the most convincing. Have them try and come lower the price. And then if not, then just try and convince the most stealthy person to help me steal it.
You could also just get enough money.
Very
for it.
convincing.
Who's the most convincing?
I'm very convincing.
Well,
I have
then-
a skill that specifically says I'm very persuasive.
Well then I'm going to
Yeah.
have you come help me out with this. We
Alright.
can send messages and stuff, right?
Of course you can.
Great.
The
then,
Omni
yeah,
tool does a
I'll-
lot of shit. It's basically like a tech Swiss Army knife.
So you ping me, I come around, I put on my best smile, and be like, so, I hear you're selling a very expensive item that isn't actually an expensive item and that you are overcharging because you, my dear friend, are a businessman. And from
I'm sorry, all of my
businessman to
prices are
businessman.
absolute.
Absolute.
Oh yeah, this is Solarian. You're gonna have no chance here.
Shit.
I was
You
like,
gotta
oh yeah.
intimidate him. You gotta intimidate him.
Right, let me get the steely boy.
Some of you know what's up.
Yeah,
I forgot. I'm like, oh, yeah,
you're gonna
no.
shoot him.
Plan B. Who's the most?
So what's the fucking
Plan B,
I'm
murder.
I'm messaging the most
No.
stealthy person. Wait, Plan C is murder. Not Plan B.
Are you sure it shouldn't be Plan Z?
Plan no. No plan.
It's Plan C.
Murder's not on the list.
Plan C. Whatever. I'm calling.
if you ask us for enough money, like that is also a viable plan. I like
Just
how you
not
go to murder
buy it,
before
you
asking.
know?
Fine. Can you guys help me buy this?
You could just not buy it.
It's an AI.
It's also an option.
And I need my guys. I'm gonna build it a body.
It's gonna be other ones.
Will there though?
Yao has not realized that he got messages on the little tablet.
Yao is amazing. Yao is the best. You guys want to help me?
Yeah,
buy
your
this?
tablet is just lighting up, and you have, and like people are just staring at you because you're just like in the middle of shit, just like looking around, and your tablet's just like blowing up in your hand, and you're just kind of like panicking at the moment, like, what do I do? And everyone's kind of just like staring at you, like, what the fuck is he doing with that?
I'm hoping I stumble upon political stuff.
I will tell you that. I will tell you. I will tell you that in a
So-
moment.
So the steely boy isn't gonna help steal, or the stealthy boy isn't gonna help steal.
Probably doesn't even know.
I mean, I'll message you. Yo, can you help me get this head?
Could you help
Were
me
you
get some
messaging?
head?
With
That is all he says.
With that phrasing exactly. Can you help me get this head?
Are you messaging me or?
Yes, you.
Oh, I'm like, what?
Someone clip that,
What?
please.
Huh?
A message back. What? Question mark.
There's this head, and I really need it.
Then
Can you
buy
help
it.
me?
What?
It's expensive.
Then don't buy it. What?
But you know what? I'm just gonna play dumb and walk out and act like I don't know. And if I get caught, I'll just act stupid.
As you attempt to grab it, the Solarian goes, if you grab that, I'm pressing the button under the desk.
What does that do?
You will find out.
I'm gonna put it down. Walk away.
Smart choice, my friend.
And I'm just gonna go back to the ship.
Alright, you leave.
Feed it.
Emerson,
wait,
are
I'm
you
just
gonna
go
leave
back-
with him?
Emerson.
I presumed it kind of disappeared from that situation as I couldn't really
Help.
do anything.
Well, I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
gonna go back and study the information that I got from it, I guess.
There's nothing really to study. It's the basic functions of a VI. With just a little less being there. Like a VI can do a little bit more than what it can do.
Can I try and reverse engineer it?
Yes,
Fantastic.
it will take
Um,
a long time.
Yes, I'm aware.
And a hard roll.
Yes.
No, I'm assuming several rolls if it's.
Oh,
just
no, no,
something I'm
no. It's
continuously
going to
working
be
on.
like a lot of rolls. I just need to write this down really quickly, so just give me a moment to write
This
down
is now
that
my
you
character
want
arc.
to.
This is now my character arc.
Are you are you building an AI with a robotic body, or are you building a VI with a virtual body?
I'm going to try and
Want a
build it with
robot,
a
or do you want
robotic body.
a
I'm gonna build it with a robotic body.
Iron Man's friend?
Okay.
Then maybe later, after I've gotten this one down, I can, with that information that I got to make the robot, it would probably be easier to make a VI afterwards. But
It would be easier to make a VI beforewards.
really,
Yes,
okay, well
because you'd make the VI first and then the body.
then I'll work on a VI first, I guess. Plus, I could have the VI integrated with my arm and stuff before I put it into a. It's gonna be a vision situation.
Yes.
Vision's an AI. The VI is like a call and response thing.
Well, yeah, right now it's gonna be a VI, but so it's basically Jarvis, but then we're gonna put him into a body later.
Don't give Noah ideas. Don't give Noah ideas with conflicts.
Have to.
Don't pull an Age of Ultron.
I'm gonna build Ultron.
No, I have a
Where's
better
D&D
plan.
if we don't cause our own problems.
Oh, he will create so many problems. Oh, God, yes.
It's gonna be great. I love
Alrighty.
it.
So, let me just roll to see evil intents. No, I'm kidding. Alrighty. Who else is doing what?
Yeah, I was wondering for the biggest thing happening nearby, or the most lights.
So, there is a rally going on, like a political rally going on. And from what you can overhear, you can hear a lot of, like, racist shit. Like, death to all other races, and a lot of other, like, stuff like that.
Is it two Solarians against each other, or is it like Solarian and somebody else?
It's just Solarians against Solarians. It's a Solarian colony.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we'll get way too close trying to look at it.
Alright, I need you to make... Oh, I'll have to make it. Because you can't do that right now. Shit. Okay. You're gonna need to make a speed roll.
I can use, what's it called, Edge on speed.
They're gonna be a level 5. You have survival, which is great, which will bring it down to a 4. And then you said you wanted to use edge?
That should be fine, right? No real
Yes.
cost.
Effort for the roll. Efforts usually last. This won't be assets. This won't be cost. I'll do 1. Alrighty. You succeed. The crowd tries to corral you in to get closer, but you're able to swiftly move out of the way and back out of the crowd before you're able to be swept up into danger.
Cool. It moves nimbly around people. Even easier when you don't have to defend from them.
That is true. Anyone else doing anything?
Yeah. I'm like looking for the rest of the queue, or at least making sure there's like no disturbances.
So as you go back to the hangar bay, and you're kind of like making sure there's nothing going on, there is a person kind of just like tapping their foot at the entrance, and he's like, "Is this your ship? Is this your ship?"
Is it our ship?
Yes, it's the hangar to your ship.
I say yeah.
Did you pay? Did you pay the fine?
What fine
The fine for docking. Gosh,
did we?
I'm dealing with morons. We should have never let you dock. Fee. 15 credits.
I mean, you should blame your guy that was stoned off his ass.
I knew we should have fired him yesterday. Anyway, 15 credits. Let's go.
I'll pay him. I don't. It's gonna shrug.
As you pay him, you see his demeanor like almost immediately change to good. Don't do that again. And he just leaves.
by that guy.
No response. As you go back to the ship, there doesn't seem to be any disturbances. Who else said? Oh, you also see, as you're approaching, you hear Luna coming from behind you.
Nod. Like anything happen out there?
No.
enough.
Sadly.
You can just save your money for whatever robot shit you're trying to buy.
I'm gonna make my own.
Or do that, I guess. Yeah.
Do you guys enter the ship?
Yeah.
Alright, as you enter the ship, Joker's sitting in the cockpit, like, do you want me to call everyone else?
Yeah. It's probably time to leave.
Alright. You all get a message saying, time to go, report back to the ship in 5 minutes.
Alright. I'll just head
Everything
back.
heads back.
I guess Yao will actually recognize a call since it's gonna yell at him until it actually picks up.
Alright, so you all get back to the ship. Yao, you get back to the ship a little bit later than everyone else. Once you are all aboard, you guys undock and leave. And as you all are kind of just at the navigation dock, Joker goes overhead and says, alright, where to next?
Already need to go.
Yeah, we'll check on the package at all before we leave.
It's probably smart. Yeah. Let's go.
Go where?
We still gotta head over to Crescent,
Oh.
right?
Oh, well, where they said we need to go, basically.
Where they
Yeah, we
say
still
you
have to head
needed
over
go.
to the Crescent system, right?
I forgot. That's
Yeah,
why
it
I
was
was
on
like,
the
Marcus.
Yeah, yeah, I think we were supposed to go to Crescent after dropping these people off. Then,
Alright. Do you
Yeah,
set the
fine.
destination, Juju?
yeah, but
Package is
before
fine,
that,
right?
did, I'll ask anyone in the crew, did the thing leave or did anyone go down there?
No, like crew-wise, they all shake their head no. That no one's been down there.
Okay. Okay.
Yao went down there, and you said it was all fine, right? No holes still there. Or
That
no
was
new holes
before you all
still
landed.
there.
Before we take off, I'll just check downstairs in the third. Yeah, I'll go down there.
Alright, you go downstairs, you unlock the door. Door opens. Nothing seems to be wrong.
Cool. Guess we can lock it and head back up and head out then.
Alright.
Yeah.
Shut it. Lock it. Set the destination. He's like, alright. Should be a couple hours.
Did the people who told us to go over here like tell us who we're supposed to contact when we get there, or do they just know?
Yeah, they gave us the contact details, right?
They did
said
give
out
you
in the
contact.
research facility.
Once you enter the Crescent Nebula, you approach a space dock. Some of you
All
know
right.
of the organization banners that adorn the outside. That is basically... Okay, how can I explain this? So basically how the building is built, the logo is built on top of the building so that it's able to be seen. This is a Cerberus base of operations.
Marcus groans. He's like, oh god.
Oh,
And
so
that
it's
is
these
where you are
weirdos.
supposed to drop off the package.
Okay, I guess we can hail them at least.
Yeah, we'll ask what's What's the big deal to his other people that seem to be droning?
They're eccentric,
Or
very human centric.
yeah, you could say that kindly.
We don't need to go into the rest.
It
As
doesn't
you
sound so bad so
approach,
far.
as you start to approach, Joker hails on and says, two fighter ships are to our flanks, asking for our business. What should I tell them?
T- Tell them we have cargo from whatever the lady was to be delivered to the research base down there.
Uh, Joker then chimes in. All right, we have the go ahead, but we have to follow them. And you guys
Yeah.
go straight into the dock of the space station, and then you are boarded. There is a man finely dressed in what looks like a military uniform. Comes out and says, "Ah, where is the package?"
Down in the hangar.
Well, let's go.
And I'll lead them down.
Damn it, I didn't want to get down there, dude. He gave
Okay, so
what's his
Marcus
name,
goes
a
down with
headache.
him. Does anyone else go down?
Yeah, we'll go down.
Okay. Anyone else?
I guess I will. I'll just be complaining the entire time. Like, God damn it, this thing gave
Emerson
Luna
and Luna?
a big ass headache.
Are you guys going down to the hangar bay with him?
Yes.
All right, Luna, or sorry, Emerson.
Yeah, I'm going down.
All right, so as you all are going down, the soldier kind of looks around and he's like, "So, have you all considered joining Cerberus?"
No.
I do not respond to keep walking. Or just like,
I'll ask what it is. Exactly like you wanted.
So, well, he goes, "Well, we are a pure human group, unlike all those animals that are on your ship."
I'm a
Ooh.
human.
Okay, listen.
Do you think the
The galaxy's-
cult I'm from would be all humans or not?
I'm sorry? Repeat your
Do you
question.
think the cult I'm from would happen to be all humans?
I don't think I can answer that question. I can't answer that question.
You answer that question. Yow.
I'm not sure how much sense it makes. It'd be like most of the people in Taiwan.
So they are. Let me say this: they are human purists, in that they despise every other race.
They are the space KKK.
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to think of how naive I can be. Like, oh, that sounds like where I'm from.
No, they are worse than you, because your people are tolerant towards the other races, and admire
So they
them
probably
and like
are
look towards
at
them
least some
for-
other races.
for like innovation in other ways than technology wise.
That makes sense. Okay.
Emerson, what were you about to say before I accidentally cut you off? Two?
Who are you referring to?
I'm referring to you. What were you about to say? I cut you
I was
off.
gonna say, you wouldn't be here if it weren't for other species. Just remember your place, okay? we're not the best. I'm a human. I can personally say I'm not the best. I can definitely say you're not the best, and we're just here to do some business. We don't need your ideology. We're just here on business. Comprende?
Ah, I see. You have one of those alien likers
I'm the
among
best.
you. I was once one of them. But Cerberus is the
Anyway.
Anyways,
Just-
elevator opens,
I assume we just basically arrive.
Unlock
at
the
this
door,
moment and
open the
go on
door,
conversation.
and he's like,
go back to Earth.
he sees the crate, and he's like, great! Open the hangar bay.
Are we landed yet?
Yes, you
Yeah,
are.
we
You
are-
are
we are.
docked.
Definitely walked on.
You are docked in the station. Yes.
Alright, is it like a button on the actual hangar? Do we have to
So
hail up?
next to the
Presumably do it.
door. So, as you enter the door, next to the door is a panel. It's like a smart panel. If you ever seen those really fancy homes that have those like smart panels that control like everything, it's like that. But it's able to control a hangar bay, deploy certain things, and yada yada yada. So you open the door through that. You enter in. So I'm gonna kind of go over this. When you guys first went through the ships and stuff, and you bought the ship and everything, you all created individual pins. You enter your specific pin. We're not gonna go over what you guys entered. Who cares? You guys enter your specific pin, and the hangar door starts to lower. Now, are you sure that I could not get you over to the side of Cerberus?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Emerson just pinches the bridge of his nose. Look, I'm positive.
I'm very close to shooting
Yao
them
does not
in the
speak.
face.
He doesn't seem fully convinced, but he also realizes the rest of the group doesn't like them, so there must be some reason.
Marcus is in the alliance, so he's like vibrating with anger.
And he goes,
I'm
Very
close to
well,
shooting them in
then.
the face, and only
and he
because
goes,
I love
boys,
aliens because
please
of their
grab
tech."
the package. And you see some guy just, with his hand, reach out and go up, and you see, as the commander unbuckles the crate from the bottom of the deck, the crate kind of just lifts up, and he just like brings it towards him with his mind.
Yao gasped.
Biotics.
Alright.
Yeah, you do not gasp, actually. You have biotics. You have seen this happen. You have trained in
okay.
this. You know this.
Oh, okay.
You have done this
This is,
before.
this is one of the few things that I do.
Yeah, I was like, this is the one thing I understand.
This is the one familiar
He's a
thing.
Jedi like me.
I can do this too. But I can also do a lot
what
of
does the
other stuff.
Creature look like? Did they open the crate or is it
Nope.
just taking the crate?
Nope,
in?
it's just the crate lifts up and goes that way.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright, that's the business done.
Do we get
Time
paid
to
more?
As far as I remember,
No, we got
the
paid in
payment was the
good
lower
price.
price on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we kind of
Yeah.
got paid.
The payment was the
time.
lower price on the ship.
Okay.
When it is completed,
Oh, actually,
So you
Marcus,
contact the person and be like,
your Omni
it's been
tool,
done. Don't blame us if it goes wrong after us.
he laughs and he's like, "Don't need to worry about that. Cerberus is more than capable of handling anything."
anyway, I'm gonna just like kind of like usher him off the ship. It's great working with you.
he
See
gets
you.
off,
Close the
Um,
door.
he gets off, and as soon as he touches like the regular floor, I'm gonna take control of Juju for a minute, and Juju, you just press the button to close the hangar door, and Marcus is slowly just lifted up at like the edge of the thing as he gets ushered
Slide
off.
back.
Yeah, I didn't. I forgot they were all the way out here.
God, fucking damn it. Hate those guys.
They never mentioned what was in the box. Oh well.
We don't. If it's Cerberus, we do not need to know.
It was a demon.
Marcus,
Probably.
as you're saying that,
Obviously.
your
Yeah.
Omni tool gets a notification, and you look, and you now have the full title to the ship. You now fully own the ship.
Yay.
All right, cool. Ship is ours. Do you want to just head straight to Omega? We're like right next to it. Mass Effect relay was.
Yeah. Is there anything we need to do back home, or?
Don't have a
Guys
home
didn't want to
anymore.
explore the area. I always
need
look
to
at
pick up
planets.
my shuttle. But my shuttle is still at
That's
home.
true.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need to
could.
be.
No
Is there a
one wants
place
to
where we can make
explore.
money real quick before heading home? Because I'm pretty sure we don't have enough to pay rent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I'd rather go to another system.
Yeah, you're right.
How
quick
about we
little,
just pick up my shuttle and leave?
quick little
Yeah, why
thing
not? We could do that.
for those of you who want to get the shuttle, or are on the edge of thinking about it. The shuttle will be extremely useful.
Yeah.
Let's
We're
go get the
just-
shuttle.
Grabbing my shuttle and then going to the next.
Yeah, sure. I don't see why not.
Shuttle, then we can go to Omega.
Alright,
Yeah, we could do that.
If we still want to take that plan.
so Joker goes, alrighty,
I said that no one wants to explore the planet.
and you
Yep.
guys
Let's
take
go.
your trip. You guys can rest up if you spent an edge, take it back. If you spent points, take it back, and whatever.
Wait, so at full rested, it's meant to be 10, 9, and 9 for my pool, right? For my current?
Huh.
Might, intellect, and
You know what? Never
might, speed,
mind.
and intellect.
Click on rest. And if it resets your currents to something different, that's fine. I might have read the book wrong.
It does.
That's
it
fine
it
with
does,
me.
But then
Okay,
it does
I might have
16,
just read
12,
the
and
book wrong.
14.
That might have been my own issue. My own
I
problem.
didn't know there was a rest button.
There's a rest button in the damage track.
Awesome.
Yes. So you guys come back. You guys get docking clearance. You dock. And then Joker's like, so, are we just like, they're bringing the shuttle over to the ship to be loaded. But are we gonna go do anything after? Are we like getting off the ship and doing something, or are we like for a while, or are we just grabbing the shuttle and going?
Does anyone have anything they need to do?
Not that I know of.
Grabbing and going.
Yeah, we could just start heading straight for Omega at this point.
Let's go to Omega.
Rooms here. We're never gonna sleep here.
What was that?
Do we need rooms on a planet if we never stay?
I guess not. We could just get hotels whenever we come back to the Citadel.
Is there any particular reason to keep paying rent on Citadel?
Not that I don't think it's
Yeah,
required.
it's probably for the best actually, Because like,
Well, I mean, we should probably make sure we got everything from our places and just bring them to the ship.
that's true.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't have a ton personally.
I got everything I need.
I'm just
Please
gonna make
pack
sure I
and-
have everything and then bring it to the ship, and then
I don't
if there's
mind.
anything.
I'm more used to staying on like alliance military ships, which this is a definite step up from. But if we just want to, you know, rescind our rent, but if people want to have like a stable or like just full apartment, that's not too much of an issue, I don't think.
Yal's not gonna be super. He doesn't need a lot of space. He's surprised that he gets his own room.
Yeah, so it's been about a week, so you still have like 3 weeks till you have to pay rent.
Okay.
At the very least, we definitely have to pay the Citadel like monthly docking fee. That's
Yes, that was
that's,
only
like,
5
Yeah, we'll have to
credits.
pay money, but I am bringing up like,
yeah, I know.
do
I'm
we
saying.
care to keep rent going, or are we going to like? Is there some reason why we really need rooms here?
I don't think so. Cause we could
I mean, we
probably
could
just
just
find.
rent out a parking spot on the Citadel, and we can all just pitch in to pay for rent. Like, not a room rent, but like renting a spot for the ship, and we can all just
Yeah.
live on the ship.
Yeah, and yeah, I think that'll be the cheapest way for us since we're relatively broke.
We'll be like pirates, just living off of our ship.
Yeah,
That's what pirates do, right?
I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's what most of pirates do nowadays. But does everyone have whatever they need for whenever we head over to Omega?
Yeah.
All good.
Grabbed everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone strikes a pose like we're in an anime.
No.
We'll say that like, yep, I'm good. Like,
Some
Alright.
explosion in the background, completely unrelated.
So,
Citadel, no.
probably the docking station.
alrighty,
Not ours.
How much was
So-
the monthly Citadel docking
Like
thing?
5 credits.
5 credits.
Okay.
So we're actually gonna
Okay.
take a 5-minute break. Or actually, we're gonna take. Well, we're gonna take a 5-minute break by the time I say we're gonna take a 5-minute break. So or a 10-minute break. Sorry. We'll be back in like 10 minutes. I just want to take a quick break for bathroom, go get a snack, something else if you need to.
Is there any chat to respond to?
There is a chat. Nobody's in the chat.
I mean, but like, has. Just
I'm
checking.
sorry.
Yeah.
I was
Spam
I
our
was just
links.
checking.
Spam our YouTube, spam our Twitters. I don't know.
We do have a Twitter now. I haven't put it in the thing yet, but we do have a Twitter now. I created it before the stream.
Nice.
Yes, it
I'll
sent
go
out
use the
one
bathroom then.
tweet, which was that we were streaming today, and that was it.
Nice. I don't use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Anyways, we'll be back soon. Hello, and we are back. Alrighty. So, we just arrived here. The shuttle is now docked and everything. The crew has begun to move all of the stuff that was in that unused room back into the shuttle bay now where it should be. And the engine staff as well as Joker are preparing to undock and take off. Where are we going?
Guess to Omega.
I
I assumed at
I
least.
thought we were going to Omega.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So.
Amazing noises.
Alrighty. So 2.5, 3, 4, 5. So it takes about 5.5 days to get to Omega through the Mass Effect relays.
During this, can I have started working on my stupid?
Yes, I need you to make me an intellect roll of I'm intending to reverse engineer it. Let's go with the difficulty of. Give me a second, because I
mean, I do have like the information for the basic stuff, but not really the whole thing, obviously. But like, that should
We're
help.
going to start it off with the difficulty level of 6.
Jesus. And then I can use my stuff that I've used on the other things to.
Let me look back.
Well, there's the I could use the crafting machines thing.
So you can use the using machine, so that brings it down to 5. You cannot use identifying or understanding machines. And
I don't
you
think
cannot use
machine
machine
interface would work
interface.
here.
So right now it's at 5.
Yeah, and Tinker would not work there. So.
And we're not expecting to do stuff today, so you can use effort and edge for pretty freely.
I don't have edge for intellect.
You do have effort.
I'll use an effort.
Alright, so that brings it down to 4.
EM intrusion.
Alright. Well, the way that I'm doing this is that it's not a full failure. You start, but you don't get far at all.
Well, I mean, at the start, I'm trying to build a whole thing, so
Yeah.
that's fair.
You get very little progress to the point where you start, and then you realize your code doesn't work, you get frustrated, and you stop.
It's gonna be one of those stupid things later on where I figured out it's a semicolon in wrong place and
Yes.
There was secretly a virus on it the whole time.
oh jeez.
You never know. Anyways, so everyone click on rest up. And then you get to Omega. Joker kind of stops before docking in Omega, and he's like, "So, where do we want to dock? Because either
Really
way,
quick,
we're effectively paying a mafia to dock."
really
Like a
quick.
mob group.
well, they're mercenaries, but they basically are a entire mob group. Yeah, there are 3 of them.
A good place that makes a great getaway that is preferably exclusive.
Yeah, unfortunately, that ain't gonna happen.
Just really quick question, because there's the whole character arcs thing, which gives XP. Would I have gained any XP through the whole
Actually,
thing?
you know what's funny is that I am so used to playing Milestone with D&D that I totally forgot about XP.
that we have to actually gain
That's
it.
why he was hoping for a DM intrusion. You get XP for it.
Yes.
No, it says GM intrusion. was
Yeah,
confused.
but DM intrusions automatically give you XP.
Oh no, I'm asking because if this is counted as a character arc, and just that whole thing of
No.
everything I've done so far would have been 2 XP.
So,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to go ahead and say
Even if
for
it was
everyone.
a failure.
Stop talking. For everyone, I am going to say add 2 XP to everyone's character. Right now, and it does not affect past rolls.
Okay.
Just for later.
Don't remind me next time, or
I forgot about XP. Thank you for reminding me.
The problem.
Recovery roll. Why'd you make a recovery roll? How did you make a recovery roll? Wait a minute. I forgot how to do a recovery roll. Oh, right, it's right there. Never mind. Yes. So, Joker's like, so, what do we want to do?
You have any suggestions? Hey, looking at Joker. I don't know if you've been here before.
Well, the Batarians hate the humans, so the Blue Suns are out. The Blood Pact hates humans, so they're out.
Also
Who
true.
else is left?
Blue Suns?
I said Blue Suns, and I said Blood Pact.
Oh,
the
no,
Eclipse.
the Turian one.
The
Eclipse,
Eclipse.
yeah.
The Eclipse are sort of neutral to humans, so we could probably do that, but I don't think they'll be cheap.
I mean, it's better than, a bunch of racist aliens that have our ship in their dock.
That is true. Alright, we'll go attempt to find one of their docks. And Joker brings y'all in. Let's see if Joker succeeds.
No.
Sorry. I am very sorry. Oh, that did not go into the hole in my floor, and I am so happy. Alright. For the one person who doesn't know, there's a hole in my floor, and if I go, or anything, I've fallen in the hole. Just for future reference. It's happened multiple times before. Joker does successfully find a dock. And they go, alright, 100 credits to dock.
Damn. That's ridiculous.
Best price in Omega.
how long?
I'm gonna motion to it's not Emmett. Fucking Mr. Talkie Man. I'm like, can you discuss?
No.
That's a lot.
You don't get your ship shot to smithereens, and your ship can dock here for as long as you stay here. Once you leave, you leave.
Alright. I'll pay.
How much is it?
100.
100.
I took it up. I took it
I
up.
Okay.
assume he just
already.
has all of our money right now. Or wait, no, you gave out you gave it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, how much did everyone get? 1400 divided by
280.
5?
Yeah, everybody got 280.
Yeah. Okay.
I just
All right. So Joker docks, and he's like, "All right, well, have fun, I guess. Don't die in afterlife. I don't know why we're here."
oh,
Well, who left
I
this
guess
time?
we'll
Oh,
use the internet. Yeah, I guess we'll
Literally slipped.
get in.
all right. As you all go through, there's a lot of Eclipse people, a lot of Turians and such going.
Yo attempts to run forward like he's been doing, but
I will
someone else
grab
tell him
him.
not to.
I will grab him by like the back of his shirt. Like, listen, this is not like the Citadel. It's not like a colony world. Don't talk to people. Do not look at things. If someone's looking at you, do not look at them. Walk forward. You walk straight. Do not make eye contact with anyone. You understand?
Be confused and then nod and then try a little too hard to do exactly that.
It's like, listen, this is not like a, haha, oh, CSEC, go back to your rooms. You will be shot and killed.
There's
Almost
a guy
on sight.
on the other end
Are
of
you-
a thing, a Batarian, who's like, "Hey, are you looking at me?" And like marches right up to Fa Yao.
And I
You
stand in
remember
front of
that
him.
scene where Mulan first goes through the camp?
Sorry.
That's how yeah. Do you remember that scene where Mulan first tries to walk into the men's camp?
Yes.
That's what he's doing, and then someone walks up to him, and he just like panics, and things go horribly wrong.
He's
He
like,
doesn't say a word.
"Damn humans!" And he pulls out a pistol, and you see all the Turians kind of like look about, and then one Turian comes up behind him and is like, "You know what? You're a piece of shit. You know that?" And you don't you see him take out a knife that is glowing, and he slices right through his neck. No blood spurts out. And he goes, "You all have a great day."
You too.
And he
I
picks
just kind
up
of
the
yell.
body, and he just leaves.
I just kind of sigh. I'm like, welcome to Omega, guys. I'm gonna take off for the bar.
Yeah, I'll follow you around.
How awkwardly tries to respond how he thinks he should. It is weird.
Then so where do we find work over here?
Hmm?
Where would we find work over here?
The bar usually. It's like where all the non-gang people are.
All right.
Just gonna go to the bar and try to find any bounty hunts available.
I feel like we should not be too
Um,
far away from each other.
You
I'm
guys
heading
go
to the
into the
dance floor.
bar. You guys sit, going through the extranet, trying to see what jobs are around. Over at this end, the extranet is very unfiltered, to the point where you can look up basically anything. The extranet in Citadel space is a little more filtered to where you have to look for political stuff to get it. Sorry. To get it. You don't just get it as you're just searching through random stuff. But here it's very unfiltered. You get anything you want, like, right there as you just open up the extranet. You see a lot of political ads. There are a lot of politics going on, and there are a shit ton of jobs that were filtered out that are specifically to aid the Krogan in their war against the Citadel.
Can we turn
So
on an ad
no.
blocker?
I'm sorry?
Can we turn on an ad blocker to get rid of all the ads?
Yes. You turn on an ad blocker, and you're basically like you're in Citadel space again.
The tablet doesn't
Fantastic.
have that. It is
No.
basically nothing but that.
Your tablet, everyone looks at you like, huh, we're gonna be scamming him tonight. Type of thing.
He's easy.
I'm just
picking.
gonna need a. Oh no. Okay, good. Just need to make a couple of rolls really quickly. Are you keeping track of how much money you have right now, Fa Yao?
I am not keeping track of how much I have.
All right, I'm gonna assume you still have the full 280. So I'm gonna put that in.
I never actually accepted that or anything.
I will say that you did.
To be honest, it
Okay.
wasn't really made clear.
It's a GM intrusion. Quick, add NXP.
No, there's a good type of GM intrusion. Oh fuck. All right. Your tablet gets a pop-up from your bank, and it says, "Thank you for the donation," and you now have 90 credits.
Damn.
Wow.
Joe does
Wow.
not notice the notifications.
This tablet is very insecure.
You know what? I think I'm gonna take a look at his tablet and try and make it more secure and not.
And I just
stupid.
turned it off for the time being.
I think Yao's just. I don't think he's like. It's like, oh, do you want to hold the money? Here, you can hold the. And he literally hands him the tablet, thinking that it is like Bill's.
Oh,
I
God.
will turn. He will turn it off.
Oh,
All right,
Give
if
me
you
the-
turn
give me
off the tablet, that's fine.
Give me the tablet.
We will take care of this on the ship.
Fine.
I'll head towards the dance floor.
Oh god. So on the dance floor is a lot of Asari and a lot of Turians, Batarians, and a mix of different races. And Asari comes up to you very seductively. I need you. You still don't have availability to your character sheet, do you?
Wait, who?
Fa Yao. The person going to the dance floor.
Oh, that's
Oh,
me.
I didn't say that.
It's Juju.
But
Oh,
if
Juju,
he's not gonna
sorry,
be, if
sorry,
he's not
sorry.
gonna be kept from doing such a thing, he might.
Can I go to
Sorry.
the dance floor too?
This happens to Juju. So I thought
Wanna
Fa Yao
dance.
said
Cool.
that he wanted to go. So, Juju, I need you to make me an intelligence roll of 4.
Oh boy.
I'd also like to go to the dance floor. And if he starts being an idiot, then I
The
will.
same thing happens
or
to
something.
you, and I also need you to make me an intelligence roll of 4.
Oh,
Can I
fantastic.
danger sense?
Yes, you bring that down to a 3.
Oh,
Alright.
no.
I'll also spend an effort point.
Alright.
I
wait,
fail.
wait. How do I custom
So-
roll it? What the hell?
Hell yeah.
So when you go through it, you click on intellect, and then you put in, you're going to put in 3, because it's going to ask you if you want to spend effort. And you click
Okay.
yes. And it automatically will take it off. Alrighty. You can sense that she is trying to use her biotic abilities to seduce you. You don't know for what purpose.
Oh,
I get seduced. Apparently.
He chooses to be seduced.
Oh, I failed my roll.
Did you? I don't see it.
It's
Uh,
more fun. You-
Oh, I do see it. You are completely seduced. You are all over her, dancing with her, like she is like going at it.
I start working.
You do anything that she wants, basically.
Can I roll to see how good my twerking is?
No, because you are not conscious of any action that you are taking place at the moment.
Ah, fantastic.
Yale thinks
uh,
dancing looks fun, so now he wants to go. Though I think it's after everyone else has been doing things.
Yes, it's.
and
gonna
I
be the
still
same
don't
thing.
know what's going on with the girl trying to seduce me, right?
Yes.
I'll
You can
play
play along.
along. I'll play along with her.
Okay. You guys dance and it gets nice.
Does
There's
it
a
look
while
like
where
she's
she realizes that it didn't work, but she doesn't stop.
okay? Do do I see? Do I still see what's his name? Luna.
Her name,
No, you do not see him on the dance floor
Luna
anymore.
is a female.
Oh, Luna's.
Yes, Luna is female.
Okay. Do I see her?
No, she's
Like-
not on the dance floor anymore.
I'm giving a lap dance in a private room.
Nope,
Oh no.
that is wrong information.
I know.
You wish.
That's my current headcanon, so
Yeah,
I'm
let's see.
hoping
Well, your
I'm not waking
headcanon's
up
wrong.
missing a liver.
So
I'm
sorry.
hoping I'm not
Not
waking
sorry.
up missing a liver.
Yeah, as I'm
Um,
dancing with.
How many credits do you have, Luna?
I have 277.
You just spent 100 and gave it to her.
Oh, jeez.
As well as
I'll
buying
give
drinks
her-
and stuff. That includes buying drinks. So you buy drinks for each other. You basically gave her $100 worth of shit. Juju,
sugar
you
mom.
can see them off in a corner. And after Luna gets enough drunk to kind of just like slump over on the table, she kind of like recognizes that he is tapped out and she gets up and leaves.
I'll do the corny old so you come here often to see if I can get a reaction out of the sorry I'm dancing with.
No recognition.
Alright. I see how it is. Then after I see Luna, is Luna just slumped over in a random like bar?
Yeah, just
Lo-
slumped over
Cubby?
on like a 2-chair table in the corner.
Oh, I gotta take care of the baby.
Oh, jeez.
I'll get off the I'll get off the dance floor, wave her off.
We'll watch this happen and then go back to looking for jobs.
But if
So
she
there
still
are a
isn't
couple of
responding, I'll do the
jobs.
little like, "Hey, call me" type of thing.
She kind of just like, maybe. Kind of that, like, she gives you like a
alright.
saucy, like, maybe I will, maybe I won't. You won't know.
Hey, it's your loss. Then
Um,
I'll head over to Luna's like, "Wait, here's the baby. Are you alright? Too much to drink?"
A little bit. Just a little bit. Too much to drink.
And yeah, I'll hang out with Luna and just message
Did you
Marcus
see my
and Emerson.
arm? Did you see my ice metal? My arm's metal.
Yeah. Wait, did Luna's
This
arm
is-
get taken?
No, I still have my arm, right?
No, you still have your arm.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that to
Shit.
you.
That'd be a little
Going
much.
I
off
wouldn't do
someone's
that
arm
to
in the
you.
middle of a bar is a little
They
much.
take all of their money first.
It's like, yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool.
Shit,
You know,
shit, touch the arm. Touch the arm.
it's cold.
No.
Yeah, I'll also
Literally
message
drunk and a fucking idiot right now.
I'll message Marcus see if he found anything.
have I found
Also with
anything?
Emerson, I'll message him.
Your talk man over here.
So you have not found anything in particular. There are some jobs. Most of them are like delivery jobs. You haven't like established enough of a presence or a reputation. Reputation would be better. Reputation amongst this part of the galaxy, or really any part of the galaxy, to get like those really like good jobs.
Go to the bartender.
What's up, sunshine?
Nothing much. You know where a mercenary with a lot of military experience could get something done around here?
I mean, you want to join up with some of the mafia?
No, independent contractor.
I mean, they might have some work, but they won't trust a newbie. You'll have to
That's what I'm thinking.
find an inn before you get any of their jobs.
Begins to wonder, huh?
And even then,
Man,
you'll
if
have to
nobody
deal
just
with
need-
Arya.
Unless he is grabbed.
Talk to who?
Arya. She runs Omega.
I assume that's a very she calls you and you were kind of go up there kind of deal.
He kind of looks up at a loft section. You don't see anyone up there, but it kind of is like a signal, like she's up there. And he's like, I wouldn't go up there unless she calls you.
That's what I was thinking. You don't know nothing? A bartender like you in a place like this?
There might be a
Nobody
job
just-
coming up, but
What's what we're looking at?
it's a mafia job. And they don't like
Oh.
newbies. So, don't know how you'll get the job, but there is a job.
Hey. With who?
There is an unknown species of wild animal in the Titan Nebula.
Hmm.
They want to catch
Mhm.
one.
Who's what gang?
The Blood Pact. They like their trophy hunting, and they love their trophies. But I wouldn't talk to them. They'd put your head on a pike, human.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You think the other gangs would be interested if we brought them this as like a bargaining chip?
They might. They might be very interested. Held it over the Blood Pack's head. Although you might piss off Arya in the process, but she usually doesn't mind these kinds of antics.
Alright, thanks for the info. I'll like tip him 5 credits.
Mighty
Just for
fine.
talking.
Thank you. And he walks over to a different customer and helps him with drinks and stuff.
Alright. I'll walk back to the table and be like, well, we're not getting anything here at the moment since we don't have any ins with anyone unless any of you knows a gang member. So,
Nah, I'm still fresh at traveling, man.
Yeah, I was wondered out.
Can I actually use one of my player intrusions?
What do you want to do?
I have it's a intrusion called Old Friend. A comrade in arms from your past shows up unexpectedly, provides aid in whatever you're doing. They are on a mission of your own and can't stay longer than it takes to help out, chat for a while, and perhaps share a quick meal, just to kind of see what we're doing here.
Can you put that in the chat really quickly, or is that something you can't put in the chat?
No, I can't. I can
It's
just.
in
Alright, can you put it in the chat just so that I can read it? Over.
This is the description.
Yes. I will say that there is someone who
It's the
walks
ghost
by that you do recognize.
Oh, do I know their name?
Francis.
Okay. I like look back. I'm like, Francis.
Ale looks back and he's like, "Oh hey, what's up?"
Ajax.
What's up? Hey, come over here for
And
a
you
second.
see,
Just
as he turns around to face you, he is in an Eclipse uniform.
I kind of grin. I'm like, come over here for a second. We had some had a discussion. We just got in with the Eclipse stocks. We were wondering. We know we don't have many ins here, knowing that Omega's, but we do know that the Blood Pack is looking for some animal in the Titan Nebula.
Yeah.
We were wondering if the Eclipse would want that
The
before they got
Eclipse
there.
are interested, but the animal they want is a mighty sucker. It does not play well. We've already lost 20 men
20
to
men?
just finding it. The
I mean, if you
planet
could
it's
just
on
give us
is
the location.
dangerous as well. My advice, get some antibodies to poison, get something to aid you against poison, or like knives and shit to cut leaves and vines and stuff. It's mighty dangerous. The entire planet's almost entirely encased in jungle. We've given up at this point, but hey, we're still open to if anyone finds it.
Alright. You think you could put in a good word for us if we brought it back?
Oh, definitely. Hell, you bringing it to
Alright.
the Eclipse will be more than enough.
Alright. That seems like the only thing going on right now.
Well, the Blue
Seeing as-
Suns are also looking for it. They've lost more men.
Batarians. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, and they ain't a fan of us, but they do respect hard work. That is something that they will not refuse to waver from.
Fair enough. That seems like the only thing we got going on right now. Alright, thanks. We'll probably be back here once we get it.
No problem. And he walks off.
Alright, cool.
I have to remember that name
If it
now.
wasn't,
Can you please
if
put
it-
into your bio the name Francis as your old friend?
Alright.
Just so that it's on file and I don't have to scrounge through notes.
if it doesn't seem too weird for the area, yeah, I was gonna ask some people to help him practice. He was hoping to basically show off.
I don't think now's the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's up to you. You can do so.
I mean, he was gonna ask Brandos to shoot at him from a little bit of distance away. He was gonna show off that he can deflect it and basically get attention.
I don't know.
What if it doesn't seem right?
Yeah, I think for now we should, because we're not buying things on Omega, because they would be ridiculously expensive. Uh,
I mean, I assume we're not immediately leaving.
Probably not. But like, we should. I'm saying for the Titan Nebula mission, we should probably go back
As you
to.
as you say, it'd be like ridiculously expensive to buy anything. Your Omni tool gets an ad. New
I'm not even
pistol,
just gonna X
2
out.
million credits.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, no. It's gonna.
And you see,
Yeah.
it's like the pistol that you have that you spent like 100 credits on.
Yeah, no. We should head. Do we know if there's any like uh mercantile planets near us or like in other sectors?
Not really. A lot of the planets that things connect to are sort of like underdeveloped civilizations. There are some that
Okay.
are pretty underdeveloped to the point where uh to the point where uh really talking to them is kind of frowned upon because then that basically does the same thing that humanity had with like a jump start. Um
Yeah.
there are still some, if you want to like scavenge for like materials and stuff, there's still some like outside, like over here, like outside of the things. It would cost a lot of fuel. Like it would cost a shit ton of fuel to do this, but it would, there are still like Rachni ships and things that are still present from um from the Rachni Wars that have kind of just drifted into space.
Oh, can I forgot to ask Francis. Do they have a description of what this thing looks like, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Give me
can
one
I have
second whilst I look it
retroactively
up.
gotten that? Okay.
Is anyone else doing anything whilst I'm looking up this beast?
I
Um,
guess not.
if I could find a place to fit this beast is, I'd try to do that. Hello?
Yes.
Okay. I'll I'll go and try to find out what whatever they're trying to find in the Titan. So wait, what beast are they looking for? Or is there any
I'm looking
info
at
that I
I'm
could go
looking
look
up
for?
a picture of it right now. Where is it? Do, 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 do. No, not that one. There's no picture. God damn it. Alrighty. I am doing it in the Discord right now. It's basically a big. Oh, what the fuck? Copy image address.
Oh boy.
What the hell just happened? Paste image address. There we go. There's the image. It's a giant ass fucking snake. With
Aw.
giant scales and shit. And it roams in the jungle of this planet.
This perks Yao's ears. He is excited.
The plan should be, I think, go back to the Citadel, get shit we need, and then go fight this thing.
If that's what you want to do.
Yeah, because
I don't
we're
see
gonna
why
need
not.
like anti-venom and like antibiotics probably.
Yeah.
Maybe like a machete or
Sedatives.
something. Yeah. Well, do they want it dead or alive? As I said.
Does Yao know how to
Alive.
get a hold of
Alive.
antivenoms or make them?
True.
They want it alive.
Okay, yeah, sedatives.
Does Yao know how to deal with snakes? Or do the venom stuff?
DM.
And because
Knowledge.
this planet is basically encased in like entirely jungle, there is no way for the planetary explorer to do anything. So you have to go on foot.
Did you hear me?
The
I'm
shuttle?
sorry, I did not hear you.
They shut them down.
Does Yao know how to do the poison stuff? Or know how to deal with snakes?
Yes and no. So you know how to deal with some earth snakes. You don't know how to deal with any snakes from other places, such as other planets. The snakes that you would have dealt with, I'm trying to think of that region. Actually, they would be poisonous. They would be poisonous.
I'm also thinking like, just like a roll would be pretty easy to do, and then I can apply skills or whatever.
Let me just look at your sheet. I have your sheet up. Sure, we'll do a nature roll. We'll give you
That'd just be
we'll give
intellect.
you a standard difficulty
I was
because
thinking
you
that.
grew up around. Do you want any to excel any effort for this roll? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not expecting to do much else today. And this
Yeah.
is like the thing my character's supposed to be able to do, know about nature stuff and animals and
Does
survival.
anyone have a skill that can assist him with a nature type of roll?
I got nature,
Assessing danger.
survival.
All I have is assessing danger. That's more like.
Anyone else?
Actually in the moment, not prepping.
Alrighty. It costs nothing.
Does the survival also fit or not really?
Oh, yeah. It succeeded anyways.
Okay,
So you know very well about snakes. You know very, very, very well about snakes. However, there is a gap in your knowledge in terms of what will deal with specific types of snakes, especially with snakes that are from other worlds and aren't native to Earth.
Okay. I was just thinking like that way I could give them this knowledge of whatever I can tell.
Well,
As
yeah,
the
but the
local
knowledge you
person
have
that
is
actually
still
studies this stuff.
useful, but I will say that you expunge all like the info you know about snakes.
Sure.
However, you do give a big but you don't know if it will affect this specific snake because it is not native to Earth.
Okay. But there's nothing that you need to tell us right now. Like,
No, like
how
a
to make
basic
or get
knowledge, like if you have like a
anti-venom or-
basic knowledge of snakes, like always keep anti-venom with when you handle poisonous snakes. They're like, what are they? They're cold-blooded. They don't,
Of heat.
yeah. They like slither around and stuff like that. Like, it's like the knowledge that you know kind of deal. Anyways.
Okay. I was hoping I might be able to help with the poison problem.
They usually have a way of tracking heat, so if you cover yourself in mud, but that's a me thing.
Yes, you know that. You
My
don't know if your
character definitely
anti-venom
doesn't.
I mean,
will
like,
work
these
on
are
this
these
snake.
are things that like people know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These are things that I know, not that robot me
Not-
would know.
not Mr.
So you would probably
You need
know.
to learn how to survive in the wilderness because the world's gonna end. Cult member.
I have two questions.
Go ahead.
Number one, would it be reasonable to assume I have like a combat knife?
Yes.
Don't our Omni tools come with some
Yeah.
kind
Well-
of knife thing?
Yes, your Omni tools do come with a kind of knife. It's not powerful, but it can cut through some stuff, yes. But a knife that you're holding would be technically better in terms of a jungle setting.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Because I forgot to write that down in my possessions. And two, is there like, because like I know in Mass Effect, like the actual, besides like the heat clips and like the thermal stuff, the actual ammo is just like bricks of stuff that like shave off little bits and use that as ammo. Could I like get like trank ammo or like rubber ammo or
Yes.
something? Something that wouldn't like kill the snake immediately. You know what I mean?
Yes, you can
Sounds like-
get so ammo like that is gets tracked and is limited. Ammo in that
Yeah.
that capacity will be tracked and limited. Other kinds of ammo, like just normal bullets, I'm not really too big on tracking. It's just the rule of if it does on the sheet that you have as for the gun rules, if it doesn't say like you have to reload after each shot, you reload after 5 rounds.
Would I know where to get it since I'm like so experienced, or like decently experienced?
You know that you could probably find it from a quartermaster. You could probably
Yeah.
get it through military contacts.
Okay. So, yeah, we should. I think the first step is heading back to the Citadel to gear up.
Can I get a taser?
Oh.
Can I get a taser?
I'm sorry? Do you have a taser?
taser,
Do you
can-
want, or can you get a taser?
I get a taser. Or something like it.
You can.
Great.
Like, do you want to go
Whenever
out and find
gearing
one
up
like
and stuff.
on the like in Omega or?
It'd probably be expensive here, so wherever we're going to go buy stuff,
Okay.
I'd probably want to pick up a taser.
Yeah, Citadel. I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Alrighty. That is actually where we're going to wrap for today.
Did we say we're heading to the Citadel?
Yes. So we will start heading to the Citadel. I will start like a day before we get to the Citadel in case you guys want to do any sort of prep or whatever before you actually reach the Citadel and kind of just review what the plan is and stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay? So that will be it for us for today. Yes. Goodbye, everyone who's watching right now. Because we have 2 people watching right now. So,
Oh,
We have
cool.
2 people watching.
yes, we have 2 people watching. I
We
don't
have
know if one of them
fans.
is you. I'm in the dashboard, so it won't count me. But yes,
Good
so
movie.
we will see you all next Thursday.